this is your first time here, hello, my name is Mika. Thank you so much for stopping in. So big, huge thank you from me to you, to all my subscribers. This morning I got a message that I just reached my first 100 subscribers, and none of it goes overlooked. I appreciate all of it. I appreciated when I got my first subscriber. I appreciated all the new subscribers that have subscribed to me throughout my journey. I've been on YouTube now for over a year, a little over a year. And I know like the YouTube world is very competitive. So even to get 1 subscriber, 2, 10, 20, you know, that's great work, because a lot of times people don't even notice you. You know, there's so many different people out here and we're all talking about the same things, or we're all doing the same things. And, you know, to have people subscribe to me, that means, you know, you like what I got to talk about. And so I appreciate that. When I first joined YouTube, it wasn't for financial gain, and it wasn't for me to have this big following. It really was just because I knew that I have a lot of knowledge inside of me, and I've been through enough to share my testimonials, to be able to help somebody else. I knew that when I was going through hard times, I watched a lot of people on YouTube, just like what I'm doing, who like talks about the ways that they did certain things, how they dealt with pain, how they dealt with heartache, how they, you know, dealt with, you know, even down to their hair, you know, how they dealt with setbacks with your hair, how they dealt with, you know, with dealing with the stress of feeling like you're not beautiful enough, comparing yourself to other people, and how they dealt with, you know, unhealthy relationships and friendships and feeling lonely and all that. And I was like, you know what, I've been through that stuff, and I wanted to share my stories and to help somebody else. I mean, if we all get together and we just, you know, use our mouths to speak life into somebody else, you know, that to me, that's like the greatest blessing. And I know that that's my capability. I have been blessed to speak to people and speak life into people just because I'm so raw and authentic. And I do not mind sharing, you know, different things that's happened to me. I don't mind even telling you when I make mistakes. Just like when I told you guys about how I, you know, was going for my social work license and I failed the test. I told you guys about my journey moving from Indiana to Texas. I share it all because I know that somebody out there, they need to be encouraged. They need to know that there's nothing wrong with you if you try something and you fail. There's nothing wrong with you if you fall on your face. There's nothing wrong with you if things don't go always the way that you planned it to go. But it always works out in the end. It's working out for me, it'll work out for you. And so that was one of my biggest reasons for joining YouTube, because I know I have a lot of friends who reach out to me when they need advice, relationship advice especially, or just advice on just how to push through and how to get through, you know, hard times. And I was like, you know what, if I'm helping so many people privately, I can help a lot of other people privately as well. And they can tune into my videos, they can hear what I have to say, and they can use that to apply it to their life. Not necessarily saying that you have to believe or agree with every single thing that I say or do, but it's getting you somewhere. I mean, like I said, when I was going through my hurtful times, when I was going through times where I just did not know, you know, how to get from A to B, I really utilized YouTube and counseling, but YouTube primarily because it was easy access. It's at the palm of my hand. When I needed to hear some encouragement, when I needed to be motivated on something, I watched a video and it usually helped me. And I took what worked for me and I just threw away the rest. And so that's what I'm hoping to do. I'm hoping that, you know, all my subscribers continue to enjoy the messages that I'm putting out, whether it's, you know, relationship advice, you know, advice on lifestyle, or advice on hair, skin, beauty, whatever. Like, add to it, because I learn from you and you can learn from me. And so I have no problem with you saying, okay, well, this is how I do things, or I don't agree with this part, you know, but this is what I done, and, you know, this is my advice or whatever. Because we're all learning, we're all human beings, we all have a right to have our own opinions. All I ask is that we just be very polite and kind and respectful of one another, because there's no need to bash anybody because you don't agree. And so far, you all have been very sweet and kind. Whenever you guys respond to my messages or to my videos or leave comments, You guys have been very, very, very polite and kind, and I appreciate that 1,000 times. Even if you don't agree, you've been polite about it, and I appreciate that, because I know some people nowadays, they can get very, very rude and judgmental, and it's like, this is not an easy job to do. I'm doing what I feel I'm being led by my higher power, by God, to do. And so I do it, and it makes me happy to do it. And, you know, I'm not on here to talk about nobody's business or to talk down on anybody. And so I appreciate that I get that same type of love back. I appreciate it 1,000 folds. And I just appreciate all you guys for just, you know, seeing value in me and subscribing to me. And, you know, just watching my videos, listening to me, or, you know, like I said, talking on my videos, interacting with me, because, you know, that just makes me feel like I'm reaching somebody. You know, it helps me to feel and to believe that I'm helping somebody, and that's the main goal I wanted to reach. That makes me happy. So thank you so much, friends. Thank you so much for, you know, my first 100 subscribers. I love all you guys, and I will continue to try to come up with content or talk about things that are realistic and things that are honest, and we can continue having conversations and keeping the conversations going. I just thank you so much. Thank you. I was happy to wake up to that message this morning. I wasn't expecting it, but I got it, and I appreciate it. And so thank you so much. Thank you very much. So we'll talk the next time. Bye.